Hello, everybody. My name is Logan, and today I really just want to do a video on why I am not a Calvinist. Now, I came up with 5 reasons today why I'm not a Calvinist. But today, I really just want to go over one of those reasons. The first reason is because, and this is the ultimate reason why I reject Calvinism, is because Calvinism ultimately makes God out to be the author of evil, of every single evil act that ever happens. That was all in God's mind before it took place. That's what Calvinism teaches. And I inherently reject that. I don't think that's the God of the Bible. And honestly, I think that's ridiculous to believe that God decreed sin, all sin that comes to that all sin that comes to pass. I'm gonna give you a scenario just to think about in regards to evil and how Calvinism works. Imagine this: there's a little girl, let's say a 4-year-old girl, and she's outside playing, and her mom walks in for like a couple minutes just to take care of some things. She thought, well, I can go I can go, put the clothes in the dryer or something. But while she's out there, a man pulls up and offers the little girl, some food, and the girl takes it. The girl takes the food, and the man gets out of the car and grabs her and puts her in the car, drives away. He drives to a spot, and he rapes the little girl. He then murders her and throws her in a dumpster. Now, I want you to think about this for a second. In Calvinism, God predestined that was going to take place, meaning that was in the mind of God before it took place. Now, I want you to ask yourself this question: does the Bible teach that? And I can answer that for you, don't worry. The answer is no. God did not decree that girl would be raped and that guy would kill her. That man freely chose to do what he did. And what he did was wicked, it was evil, and it was not in the mind of God. Evil does not come into the mind of God. That evil does not come into the mind of God. It does not come into the mind of God. God does not think about the act and then predestine that a man would rape a little girl and kill her. That's nowhere in the Bible. Yet for some reason Calvinists believe that. How do you agree with that? How do you agree that God decrees all evil? Let's take another example. And let's take Calvinism to its logical conclusion. A Calvinist will go to an abortion mill and protest. They will say, "Stop murdering babies." Yet in Calvinism, God decreed that. God decreed that baby would be murdered. There are thousands of babies killed every day. I don't know the exact number, but according to Calvinism, God predestined those babies to be killed. Every one of those babies is killed by God's will, or because of God's will. Yet for some reason the Calvinist mourns. They weep. They protest it. Why are they protesting the will of God? Everything that's happening is the will of God. They'll even go as far as praying, "God, I pray that thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." But in Calvinism, his will is already being done. Why are you praying? Why are you praying for God's will to be done? It's already being done. Just walk outside. Oh wait, you were predestined to do that. Everything, according to Calvinism, everything is predestined. That means every evil act, abortion, rape, both of those were in the mind of God before it took place. I don't believe that's taught anywhere in the Bible. In fact, I want to see if I can find the verse real quick that I believe really rejects what the Calvinist believes about God decreeing evil. In Jeremiah 19:5, this is the King James Version, it says, "They have built also the high places of Baal, to turn their sons with fire for burnt offerings unto Baal, which I commanded not, nor spake it, neither came it into my mind. Wait. What? In Calvinism, God predestined all things, and everything was in His mind before it took place. But I want you to look. I want to read this one again. They have built also the high places of Baal to burn their sons with fire for burnt offerings unto Baal, which I commanded not. Wait a minute. In Calvinism, God decreed that, so technically God commanded them to do that. Nor spake it. He predestined it, but okay. Neither came it into my mind, but God really did. He really did predestine this, though. He didn't want it to happen, but He still decreed it to happen. I don't know. That doesn't really fit very well with me because the Bible doesn't teach that God predestined them to do that. But look at a very, very famous verse, Genesis 6:5-6. And God saw the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. Now here's the best part, because apparently in Calvinism, God decreed all the wickedness of men. But how does God react to the evil actions of men? And it repented the Lord that He made man on earth, and it grieved Him at His heart. Wait a minute. God is grieved over something He predestined? He predestined the evilness of men, yet He's grieved over it? I'm not understanding that. Either God didn't predestine this event, and man freely chose to become evil, and God is really grieved, and He really, really repented of making man, or God predestined this, and the Bible is really just deceiving us, and God is ultimately deceiving us on who He really wants us to know, or on the fact that He wants us to know who He is. Either God is being deceptive, or the Bible is true when it says that God was really grieved and that it really repented Him. Not only that, but that it was true when the Bible said that it never came into His mind. This is only going over the first of many reasons why I reject Calvinism. I feel like it is the most important of the 5 reasons that I came up with today, because it really, really destroys the God of the Bible to believe in Calvinism, because of the fact that it would make Him the author of all evil. Thanks for watching. God bless. Hope this video does great. I hope this video really puts you to question your theological views or what you believe. If it doesn't, well, okay. But God bless you guys. Hope you guys have a great week. Bye-bye.